Hey Rachel, nice voice. I hope you get better soon. Anyway, let me see. What did you say in your video? I'm late. Sorry, so I've got to keep this at sort of a minimum so I can't edit. And it's freaking me out. Well, what were you saying? You were talking about Christian music? Good job for listening to the Christian music. I never really grew up with that, so I grew up with things like Cydia Cruz, Latin music stuff. So I didn't really catch on to the Christian music until maybe even last year when I started listening to Sanctus Real. I'm not sure if you know that band, but I don't know. I think their music is really, really good. And there's also a nice Christian radio station around here, and yeah, I don't think people should be criticizing because it's another type of music, and you should be proud of your faith and be able to display it. Also, what else? Oh, the scar. That ended up quite funny because I actually did put the scar on his forehead, but I also put one on me so that it would be, fair. But we both went to school, and nobody actually said much about it. Like, my brother, people would be like, oh, there's a scar on your forehead, but with me, they didn't really say anything because they're like, oh, it's just Emily. Emily does that stuff. So apparently I have that sort of a reputation. I'm the sort of person who would walk around with a Harry Potter scar on my forehead. Okay. And oh my gosh, how can you even fit all those people in a room? I think I'm speechless. I can't even address that amount of kids. That's just, God, that's a giant amount of kids. Like, our entire freshman class fits into, like, a room. I'm not kidding you. Our entire freshman class could fit into a classroom. Our entire senior class could probably fit into a quarter of a classroom. And our entire school would probably be able to fit into 2 classrooms. It would be a tight fit, but they would probably... I'd like to see you guys fit all the Carmel students into a classroom. That would be very, very, very uncomfortable. And some of them would get smushed. But, whoa, you have a giant, enormous school. Congratulations on the psych. And I don't have time to watch...
Composers and everything, and he actually said one of the best composers he knows is the one who wrote the music for Finding Nemo. His name is Tom Newman.
Newman.
I talked about helping others. Do not repay anyone evil for evil. Thirsty, give him something to one of us and loves him.
Okay, I've got this. So, what did you say?
Things that are going to be going on this weekend, and he knows is the one who wrote the music for Finding Nemo. His name is Tom Newman.
Tom Newman. I'll have to listen to Tom Newman. I haven't heard him before. Maybe he can be the co-man with John Williams, because I'm a little bit skeptical that anyone could be better than John Williams, but I would listen to John Newman's music, and I will get back to you on that. My hair is straight because I'm going to a birthday party tomorrow for a 6-year-old girl, and we are dressing up like Scooby-Doo characters, and I'm gonna be Velma, and Velma has straight hair, so straight. Anyway, nice Bible passage, by the way. I really like that because it sort of gives that sort of sentiment of, even if someone's mean to you, nice them to death. You'll be so nice to them that it will actually annoy them, and you will achieve your goal of annoying them anyway. So, it's win-win. And, what I did today and yesterday. Well, yesterday I didn't really do much. I got home. Oh, it was St. Patrick's Day. Happy late St. Patrick's Day. And I had a lot of cabbage. Cabbage is nutritious and delicious, and my mom only makes during this type of year, so I was like, cabbage! Well, anyway, today, it was Friday, and I had a couple quizzes, and then I went to Friday Fun Night. It's a thing that we have at our church, where we go to like the den, the little meeting place. We call it the den because it's like all liney. But we go there and we play basketball and stuff, and then we go to Eucharistic adoration, which I'm not sure if you guys have Eucharistic adoration. Well, this year, during this time of the year, because it's Lent, we saw the Stations of the Cross, like, where the priest and a couple of altar servers go around to each Station of the Cross, because they're normally in the main part of the church. They have the Stations of the Cross pictures. So they go around and we say a prayer and we sing songs for each of the Stations of the Cross. But Eucharistic adoration is what we normally do outside of Lent. It's where you go into a room and they have something called the monstrance, which is this really fancy, like, holder thing for the Eucharist. You know, like the Eucharist is those little wafer bread things that, because we believe in the transubstantial union, we believe that it is actually the body of Christ, not just a representation. And that's always confused me because I don't think Jesus was made of wafers, but I'll have to do some more research on that just to be able to answer that question, because I'm like, was Jesus made out of bread? But I don't think Jesus was made out of wafers, but there is definitely some sort of I need to study more on that belief in order to truly elaborate on that, but you go into the room and the Eucharist is in the monstrance at the front, and you just kneel down and you sort of like, it's like a contemplation, mental talk with God sort of thing. And it's nice to do that, like at the end of the week when you just want to, like, the weekend escape finally, then you just talk to God about the week and you get to just relax. And then we go back to the den and we play Just Dance 2 from the Wii. That's always really fun. They also have a human foosball court. It's like regular foosball, but there's people, and it's a cage thing, and it has bars with little slidey things on them, like giant plastic tubes that are on the bars, and it slides back and forth, except that the plastic tubes have handcuffs on them. So not necessarily handcuffs, like rope that you can put your hands in, but you handcuff yourself to these plastic things, and there's 2 or 3 other people on each of the bars, and it's like foosball, except that you're handcuffed to the bar. It can get sort of violent, though, like you kick sand in another person's face accidentally, or whenever you hit the ball, it hits someone's face. But it's really fun. I love Friday Fun Night. I just danced a lot today, and I felt happy. As you can see, I still can't find the Warner Chilcotting remote to my room. This fan has been on low for about a week now. And I can't get the light on. My mom actually had a lamp, which is why there's actually a little bit of light in here. But I think somebody might have thrown it out accidentally because it is nowhere to be found. I'm sorry this is late once again. It's like 20 minutes while I'm filming this, so it'll be really late. So feel free to punish me. Just don't make it painful, please. Like, I always think of John's punishment where he had to wax his chin. That was painful. On the sad part, though, I might have a staph infection on my arm, so that's bad. Well, I think I am done now. I'm sorry if I didn't address anything. I don't have much time to edit this video. I'm just making, like, little bits of video, and I probably won't edit out the so I apologize for that in advance. But I will see you on Monday.